All right, we are live. Let's go. I'm very happy about this. I just decided to do my own little one after going on Luke's the other day, and I guess I'll talk about I guess how effective our running game was with Craig Reynolds and all that jazz. So, I was thinking about the other day. I was like, okay, so why is it that Dedrick Mills and Craig Reynolds did so much better than Jamal Williams? So it's kind of bothering me. And how come also how good are they actually really? Well, to be honest with you, I really think the reason Craig Reynolds was good because he had good vision. He was shedding tackles, he was juking players, he was making good moves. I really liked what I saw. We were seeing plays that were done well. Frederick Mills, I saw some good power. I saw a guy who's putting effort to stay up, keep up his legs. I think it also might have helped that he had like a couple of good run blockers in my opinion, guys like Logan Stenberg. But nonetheless, it was still an impressive performance by the two. And personally, I think Craig Reynolds, if he plays well the next game and even does has a decent game, final of game three, he'll make the team. I think the Lions will keep four running backs. Why do I think we're going to keep four running backs? Well, DeAndre Swift has injury issues. He's not been healthy this offseason, and he missed last year, and he just over surgery at 1 year at Georgia. Jamar Jefferson had injury history in college and has an injury right now. So that means two out of our three running backs have injury problems. And I'm sorry, Jason Gambinda, a fullback, does not count as a running back. There is no way that we're going to really allow a fullback to be our guy at running back. So I think if Craig Reynolds plays well, he'll make the team. I could see even Dedrick Mills, especially due to his special team value. But that's my position right there. But yeah, I was just kind of like, this is just something that I I had to look at. I mean, let's see, we go to the game real quick. Share screen. Let's see, boom. Greg Reynolds had more yards than Devin Singletary, who people said were killing us. More yards than Matt Breida, a proven good running back. That's a good game. Granted, they were playing with better teams, but nonetheless, it was still impressive that he was able to put those numbers. I didn't think the same thing went with Dedrick Mills. And I decided to look again. The little play-by-plays for Craig and for Dedrick. Let me find them real quick. They were somewhere around here. Field goal. 11-yard run. I think Craig had two 20-yard plus runs. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. 10 yards. It was either there's his 20. Okay, so there's his 24-yard rush, and then so never mind. It was both Dedrick Mills and Craig Reynolds both had 20-yard runs. That's what it was. So Dedrick Mills had the 20-yard run, and then Craig Reynolds had the 24-yard run. So both had themselves like some honestly really well done plays by them. And the one difference I think is also they both kind of clutched up in the end. We saw an 11 and then 20-yard, where Dedrick kind of didn't do much beforehand in limited plays. I think he only had like really a drive to himself. Craig, man, that man like kind of exploded immediately. He had a 10-yard run, and then we had an 11-yard run. And then you had of course, the 24-yard run. So Craig had himself some really good runs. It's gonna be interesting considering the fact they had such like a lack of carries. Craig only had 6, and I think Dedrick only had 5. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens if we run the ball more. Because when we had Tim Boyle out, he literally threw the ball 15 times. So it would have been interesting to see what happened if Dedrick Mills got more carries or if Craig Reynolds got more carries. And it's going to be interesting because I don't think we're going to have all this time clock killing. Because if you also look at how the preseason game went, both teams kind of killed the clock. You had the 18 play drive that lasted for 9 minutes, and you had the 15 play drive that also lasted for 9 minutes. And then you had the 16 play drive that went for 8 minutes. So there's not a lot of time for some of these guys that we want to get to see. But overall, I thought it was a good game for the players out of that running core. And so I don't know. I think there's going to need to be a bit more for what happened. That's a promising game for both to have below 7 carries and have the big plays they did in limited time. It impressed me. It really did. Now, I will say I am a bit more excited to see what happens with some other players that I didn't think got enough time to shine or really get tested. First string defense: Will Harris, Tracy Walker, Jeff Okuda, and Manio. They didn't get really tested all that much because Mitch Trubisky only threw the ball, I think it was 2 times. So I want to see how they do in the pass game. That is something I want to see a bit more. Because those are our stars. Yeah, Mitch Trubisky only threw the ball twice. And so I really want to see what they do. And that could lead to us kind of knowing who could be where. Because I know Jeff Okuda has not been guaranteed a number one spot. So it's going to be interesting to see if Amanio competes for his job. What up, One Pride 40? Welcome to the live, my guy. And so, yeah, that was my thoughts on the kind of run game situation, but also some defensive spots I want to talk about. So how you doing on this fine day, One Pride 40? Luckily, I got myself a Dr. Pepper, so it's a great day. Quite caffeinated. Just your friendly neighborhood regular. Yep. Yeah, I just decided to do this live because I was just I was literally just sitting in my house, finished all that I needed to do today, and was like, I'm kind of bored. And so I was just like, I'm going to go talk some football. Maybe get a couple people in my chat to talk. But you don't like Dr. Pepper, my guy? What do you mean? I'm guessing you're a Coke person then? Or are you just the guy who just hates sodas in general? It's got to be Coke. Oh, I'm also quite the big fan of cream soda. Not a Coke person. But cream soda is legit, man, and root beer. He goes, don't drink pop at all. Makes sense. I'm honestly not surprised. I mean, if you're doing those little football programs, you can't even really drink it at all, to be honest. So, yeah, man. So I guess you can just kind of ask any question you want, I guess, or I could just talk about some other topics I got kind of set up. Because I'm not surprised you're the only one right now, considering the fact my life came out of nowhere. But dear, I actually I want to see if I can find something real quick. Versus Bills report. I think this says what I'm looking for. Backers. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Nope, that's not it. That's not. Where is it? It should say. Uh, yeah. Ooh, that would be so sick if the Bengals don't re-sign Jesse Bates. Jesse Bates is like my freaking guy. I thought he just kills the competition. Let's see. There it is. So I wanted to show you guys a little stat I found from Dean Marlowe. I didn't get to find anything on Will Harris, unfortunately. I thought we would, but yeah, like Jesse Bates. That's so freaking cool. If we get like Jesse Bates, then draft Kyle Hamilton if the year doesn't go as we plan, or we still have a top 10 pick, that would be so. That'd be kind of cool. Let's see. Let me try expanding the view. Let's see, can you guys see this better? I'll try zooming in one more time. Yeah, I think you guys can read that. So, oh my gosh, Joseph, you made it! Let's go, Joseph Murdoch in the den, man. Well, in the chat, let's go. Ah, here it is. So, TFF had some grades for us. I don't really care much for the grades. For example, I do not think Bruce Hector was our best player on defense. I think it was either Kevin Strong or Julian Okwara. And I guess Derek Barnes was technically our highest graded player, but he didn't qualify because he only had like 8 snaps. So this would be pretty cool. If we had a good year, but then the Rams had like gave us a top 10 pick, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, so here's what I wanted to show. This is exciting stuff. Dean Marlowe only allowed a mere 2-yard gain out of a single catch in his 30 defensive snaps. That's a good game. Does anyone else agree with that? That's a good game by Dean Marlowe. I mean, our number one thing was is coverage with our safeties. It's kind of been our big deal. That's pretty dang cool. So if Dean Marlowe makes himself a case, or even Will Harris, and we can get Jesse Bates, I don't care, or even Tracy Walker, our safety core could be so good next year, man. Let's hope we do great and the Rams suck. Like that'd be the ideal. That'd be an ideal game. Boop. There we go. Yeah, I guess the players that I think the one thing I would have an issue with getting Bates is I feel like he's going to be expensive. If the Bengals don't plan on re-signing the best safety in football, that probably means he's like going to be expensive. So that does lead the questions on do we have the money next year and all that. I mean, I know cap is always different than sometimes in projections and who knows with what, but it's going to be interesting. Yeah, see, great game. I wish I could find him in Will Harris because I thought Will Harris played great. I didn't think he really did terrible. At least from what I saw, I didn't get to watch most of the game at all live at all. I only got to see the highlight of the game, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, yeah, would he be worth it though? That's my thing. Is I think Jesse Bates is the best safety in football, but would I rather have a whole bunch of different players that are all good at different positions, or even find like 2 good safeties compared to one? Is that worth it? Right. So I don't know if I want to, especially just for safety. I'm not sure the O-line on the Rams will be good, and Stafford might be in trouble. A good pick might be on the horizon. Yeah, I could really see that, especially because Matthew Stafford has no O-line. The one thing the one thing that actually led to Stafford's success run games, where he has like 2 losses to his name out of like 10, and they don't have a contested catch player, and so that's going to be something that he's always had. When he was in Jim Schwartz era, he had Johnson. When he was in Caldwell era, he had Marvin Jones and even Galladay. And then when he was in Patricia era, he had Galladay and Marvin Jones again. So his top receivers have always been contested catch players, not so much these separation players. And he's, I don't know, I just don't like the Rams' offense with him. It's a bit sad to watch, but good for us. And also, you guys got to remember this guy had like 8 wins versus 500 teams, and I was going to the hardest division in football. So I definitely think that we got a good pick on the horizon. Whereas did well, yes, but he's not new. Yeah, I agree. Then I ride draft Hamilton. Oh yeah, I agree. Will Harris is just someone I have liked since college, and I rather have Kyle Hamilton. But if we can't get Kyle Hamilton, because I really, if Will Harris can play the way I think he can, or at least the way he was in college, I legitimately think he'd be better than any safety other than Kyle Hamilton at the strong safety position in the next draft, or like not enough of a difference. Dean Marlowe, if this man like plays how he did in the preseason game, I'd have no quarrel with bringing him back because he, if he was only going to allow like a 2 yard catch, if he's going to be that effective, that makes me really really excited to think about what we're going to get from him. He had 3 total tackles and only like 2 yards. Oh, Hamilton would be an easy upgrade. And so, I mean, the thing is though, you can't upgrade everything. That's the problem. Because right now the assumption is we can't assume where we'll be. For one, we don't know where the Rams will be. We don't know where the Lions will be. So I'm just kind of going with the idea that maybe we could get Hamilton, but maybe can't. It's gonna be interesting. The head coach plays that the O line can't give. Oh, the head coach designs plays that the O line can't give. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you? I don't know if you're talking about like how the O line played the first string. We didn't do anything out of the norm in the preseason game. We did the normal, see what this can do, see what that will do. What are we strong at? What are we bad at? But and then also it's just the first preseason game, and then technically Dan Campbell isn't the one who makes the plays, or at least doesn't call the plays. That would be Anthony Lynn for the offense. Dan Campbell has said that the coordinators are going to be allowed to coordinate, unlike Matt Patricia, who try to get involved with everything, even the offense. And so that's something he definitely needs to get himself involved with. But we don't know what we are getting out of Walker. Yeah, yeah. Tracy Walker is a character who I don't really know what we're gonna get. Are we gonna get 2019 Walker or are we gonna get 2020 Walker? Tracy Walker is a great player, but I feel like us Lions fans have overrated 2019 Walker a bit because I think if we're gonna need a bit better play, because I think Tracy Walker allowed like 5 touchdowns in 2019. Like he was a tackling machine. He struggled a bit in coverage. Let me pull up his stats real quick, see if I'm right. Uh, the 2019 Walker was pretty good completion percentage. He had a 64.9%, but he did allow 5 touchdowns and had 117.2 quarterback. Technically, Tracy Walker was better in coverage last year than he was this other year due to the yardage. Kind of a bit sad. Let's hope we see a bit more of that. Oh, you mean McVay? Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were talking like early. Yeah, McVay is hoping that somehow his design plays are going to make his own line fantastic out of nowhere, despite the fact that none of them do well. Brian Allen is there's won the starting center job over what was his name? Austin Corbett, and Brian Allen was terrible in 2019 at the center position. Their O line's just going to suck, and they only have one good player, and he's 30 years old, coming off an injury, Andrew Whitworth. Now we might need another linebacker. Tavai and cutting it, losing all that weight didn't help at all. No. He played a lot better than people are giving him credit for. He filled his gaps and he got beat on one play. Tavai didn't play great by no means, but he did not play bad. I might have to bring on Ram's house because me and him talked about Tavai, and we both came to the same conclusion. He didn't play terrible, and the coaches even hyped him up a bit. He just he did his job well, filled gaps, and didn't really let anyone come at him. If I think people are also, for whatever reason, they keep thinking Delight Tavai was Alex and a zero. The Lions targeted Alex A when they were out there, and look, I don't really know what exactly happened in this game that made people think Tavai did terrible, and then let me bring it up. Other than his one blown coverage play, unless he's not going to be played perfect. But let's see, where's he? There's that. The run game did terrible after Devin Singletary. So it's not like Tavai was getting beat all that much in the run game, and he got beat in one coverage. That's an improvement for Tavai. I thought he looked a lot better than people gave, and he did fill his gaps, like I said. And so I truthfully didn't think he played as bad as people give him credit for. Whereas Alex Anzalone, who I thought was just absolutely awful. Truthfully, I wouldn't mind him getting cut. He pissed me off the other day. Bring him on. I would consider bringing him on, but I didn't give him any preparation to bring him on. So I might try bringing him on Wednesday or this weekend, because I got school starting, unfortunately, on Thursday and Friday. So I will not probably be able to do a live then, but I'll try to do a live on Saturday. And I'll try to bring him on there. And then we can talk about the Lions preseason. Actually, is there going to be a preseason game this weekend again? When's the next preseason games? Okay, so there's going to be one Thursday, and then Friday. And are we on Saturday? Yeah, we're on Saturday is when we actually have Steelers game. That's some classified information, good sir. Just kidding, I'm 18. Come on, folks. Let Tavai get adjusted to being allowed to play. Patricia had him handcuffed and put on weight. I want to see him on game day. 100%. I think Tavai will make the team. I think he'll be fine. I didn't even think he even played necessarily that bad. I would actually show you what I thought he did well, but I can't, or else I'll get copyrighted. Even though it's fair use legally. But yeah, I actually like this nickname, Alex and a loser. But so college, at least you're legal. Nah. I'm still in high school, good sir. And no, so college, at least you're yes, I can legally buy real estate. I mean, there's a whole bunch of things you can do at 18. Things you can do at 18. Like, you can buy real estate, you can invest, you can join the military, you can vote, donate blood. Like, it's pretty impressive. I can draft my will, I can work full time, buy a lottery ticket. Like, it's there's some interesting stuff you can do at an 18. Most impressive. Most impressive. Yeah, man, like, it's pretty pog. But, dude, I wonder who that third viewer is. It just keeps coming in and out. It's like, yo, bye, yo, bye. Yeah, just, bro, I'm just so excited. I'm really pumped about what we saw. But I want to show y'all like film, but I can't. I can only show college film, and college film is not what I want to be talking about right now. Onwards and up here from here on. Yay! Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, bro, I'm so hyped about that preseason game. There is the big thing is, guess what, guys? 2-yard Boyle has competition. We signed Jordan Tamawu. Or Tamamau. How do you say his name? I don't. How do you? We just signed someone named Jordan Tamamau. He's been on our practice squad before, and he played for the St. Louis Battlehawks, I believe, with their names. In the XFL, he played college football at Ole Miss. He was someone I kind of liked that I thought we should bring aside. So I like that we brought him in. I feel like he's a bit more talented than Tim 2 Yard Boyle. So am I ready to see? So am I. I'm ready to see Levi. Oh, I think we all are excited to see Levi Onwuzurike. Like it's gonna be interesting how it happens. See the so everyone's kind of complaining about how our run defense did versus the Bills with Devin Singletary, right? We had one starting defensive line starters. We had we our only starter was Lee McNeil. We had no Deshaun Hand, no Nick Williams, no Levi Onwuzurike, no Michael Brockers on that D line. That's rough. Nine just Reese Mulbuck. Yeah, I know. I heard about that, man. There goes guarantees of Detroit of death taxes and Don Mulbuck. Like I can't believe they released him. To be honest, I don't know what he did bad, but I still thought he was doing a great job at long snapper. I'm looking forward to seeing the D line gel. It has scary potential. Oh, 100%. I think it's gonna be fun to see. They just released Meal. Why they do it? My theory on why they did it is because this guy is as old as Earth itself. Let me Don Mo Mo Mo. Maybe it was because his name was hard to type. I think it was because his name was hard to type. Oh my gosh! They cut him on his 40th birthday. Oh no! Oh no! How could they cut him on his 40th birthday? So mean. Well, that's no. Either way, he's 40 years old. He's older. He probably doesn't have all the speed and strength he used to. And we got a new guy named Scott Diley. I didn't really watch so long snappers because I just assumed Don would just be the pick. But also, just long snapper is such an irrelevant position. So I don't mean to sound mean about that, but it's not a position that like heavily matters. So I don't think we're going to see notice in our special teams differences. But rest in peace. Thank you, Mr. Don. You can now rest in peace, the good old dinosaur. He'll be missed. I just I I'm kind of surprised. I wonder if that means they're trying to save room though, also at the same time for another player. Because I didn't really see people talk about cut the long snappers. So I wonder some of the players that we thought were gonna get cut, one of them might be getting saved for like a whole nother game. So interesting. That guy's going to be the talk of the NFL for a long snapper. Yep. All he does is snap a ball. Yep. Oh, I know. But they also have certain speeds, apparently, that those people have. And also, they still kind of have to block for a second or two. I don't know. Maybe he just wasn't snapping the ball he used to. The younger you are. Because who knows, maybe he was having back pain, so he wasn't bending over as fast. I don't Bro, I don't know anything about the long snapper position. I think it was just straight up age. And also, maybe it was just trying to start the whole new era of moving on from the past. And Don was part of that 0-16 team, and he was part of all these other things. So maybe they're trying to get rid of all the old, out with the old and in with the new, I believe is the saying. So maybe that's what they were trying to do. But it's my only, it's my only thought. don't know, man. Let's just hope that this doesn't bring up a personal vendetta against the Lions for Lions fans. There's one thing that same old Lions fans and Lions fans always had in United was the death taxes and Don Mulbach memes. So massive, massive L. Yeah, I think that's literally the only thought I can bring up. But it's, I'm just I'm just still so hyped about that game, man. Like, legitimately, I think I might make a 53 main roster prediction video, full on. Like, I thought Javon McKinley played so well. I thought a lot of players just played amazingly well. Campbell played with the mule on. Oh my gosh, yes he did. Yeah, I wonder why they did it. Hopefully, we can bring Don back as like a special teams person. That'd be cool. If, like he can be like a some form of special teams for the Lions as a coach. That way, he could still be like influence with us as an actual coach compared to his player days. I'm surprised we did, to be honest. I mean, he's our guy. Man's been around since the age of time. Mm-hmm. Oh right, that's so funny to think about, though. You know what? I actually think let's do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna make a 53 man roster prediction. You guys are gonna be here with me. Let's go. I got the energy. I got the energy. But it's kind of going to be not my 53 main roster technically. It's going to be kind of involving your guys' decisions too. So let's start with the quarterback position. How many quarterbacks are we going to keep, guys? I think Sage Drop might be caught. He's not caught. Cut. I think Victor Bolden will be cut. I think um I think there might be a couple players that get cut. Okay, so 2 QBs. You think 2 QBs? Okay. Well, from my predictions, I think we're gonna have Jared Goff, and then he's obviously gonna be our QB1. Pretty obvious. I mean, who knows? Maybe David Blau just becomes insane, becomes QB1. QB2 is gonna be David Blau. Does anyone is it actually never mind. This is gonna be my thing. So obviously Goff's gonna be number 1. Who's gonna be your number 2? Between the battle of Jordan Tamamu, David Blau, and 2 Yard Boyle, who do you guys want as your backup quarterback for our good old quarterback? I'm kind of leaning towards Blau, but are you guys leaning towards maybe Boyle or Tamamu or Tom? I'm looking up how do you spell this guy? How to pronounce Tama? Oh, it's 1M. 1M. I'm not looking. It's not doing it. What the heck? Blau. You guys want Blau? Blau. Okay. QB2 is Blau. And for practice squad QB, I think it's going to be Tamamu. Do you guys agree? Because if unless um unless Tim Boyle improves, I do not see any form of really Boyle making the team. You don't keep a guy short 2 yards. Moving on to RB, so let's count that up. So that's 2 players active. So that's 2 right here. Running back. So how many running backs are we going to keep? Are we going to keep 4, 5? We're not going to count fullbacks, by the way. We're going to keep 3. I don't really like the idea of 3 all that much, but maybe you guys like the idea of 3 running backs. Who do you guys want as a running back? So obviously RB1, Swift. RB2, Williams. RB3, this is where I think it could come up to debate. Maybe you guys think it's still automatically going to be Jefferson. What up, dudes? What up? What up, Dip Fan Man? All right, Joseph with the answer. 4 running backs. And so who's going to be RB4? Because personally, my theory is our running back 3 is going to be Craig Reynolds or Jamar Jefferson. And then in running back 4 is going to be Javon Leakey. Or Leak, I think is how you pronounce his name. Because he was such a good returner for us compared to anyone else in that game. We easily had the better returners. Please work for me. There we go. Box score. On 3 returns, he had. Come on, work for me. 3 returns, he had 72 yards and a long 32. So he was easily our best returner. So running back 3 between Jamar Jefferson, Dedrick Mills, Godwin Igwebuike. So that's how you pronounce his name. Craig Reynolds, Jamar Jefferson, Dedrick Mills, and Godwin Igwebuike. That's our only running backs, right? Who do you guys think is going to be a running back 3, running back 4? I would think Javon Leakey, if he continues to be a good returner, he'll probably be running back 4. And then running back 3 can be your guys' choice. Go with my picks? You guys want to go? Okay, I was kind of like going for like a fan one. Snap, you building the 53 the organic way. Why not start with the full list and delete down the 50? I just think it's more fun to kind of type it out and make it. The reason I'm kind of going with this, so the reason I want to go with that is I find it fun. I like interacting with you guys and kind of like making this done with you because I, for one, enjoy that, but I also just think it's so fun seeing your guys' views instead of my own. The view of you guys building and watching it go is just interesting to me and fun. So 1 Pride 40, you say you want running back 1, Swift, running back 2, Williams, running back 3, Reynolds, running back 4, Jefferson. Okay. Reynolds, and running back 4, Jefferson. Fullback, Binda. I wrote Hefferson. Boom. Boom. Okay. Practice squad. I'm just going to put in Mills. I don't know how many running backs we'll keep. Wills and Godwin. I feel like for whatever reason they really like Godwin. And then how many receivers do y'all think we're gonna? So you guys all said you guys even have the unanimous Swift. Oh, you think Reynolds is gonna be number 2? Interesting. You don't think Reynolds makes a 53-man? I don't know, man. If he plays anything like he did the preseason week 1, I'd be pretty impressed if he doesn't make the 53-man roster. Especially if Jamar Jefferson plays as bad as he did yet that game. Jamar Jefferson, he had 4 carries for 7 yards, I think. Yep, 4 carries for 7 yards on a long of 5. Not great. Not great. Just for the next game, I'd push him over the other guys just to make a point. Okay. I'm just going to kind of have him on there, I guess. But I can kind of see that. So how many receivers are we keeping? 5 or 6? I should probably count that up real quick. 4. So that means 4 players active rosters. 4 active. 2 active. Yep. But Williams went 9 for 15. Oh, I know, but we got that 2-year, $7 million contract, plus he's the bigger name. So 6 receivers. We're going 6 receivers. Okay, wide receiver 1. That's kind of obvious. Williams. Wide receiver 2. I still kind of feel like it's going to be Perriman since he's the vet, as much as I want to give Cephas or Monroe the nod. I think Perriman's number 2. Wide receiver 3 or slot is going to be Amon-Ra St. Brown. I feel like that's been kind of obvious. Receiver 4, do you guys agree Quintez Cephus will be number 4? In that list, I kind of feel like he's the obvious number 4. Now the question is receiver 5 and receiver 6. And man, he's a power back. Yeah, he is kind of here for to be power, and maybe a good catching back too. With good block. 6. So the question is, so I think the person I was most impressive as a 6th was Javon McKinley. But if I'm going to be honest with you, I think our 5th and 6th receivers are going to be Geronimo Allison and Javon McKinley. Do you guys agree with that list? Fan man, he's a power back. He didn't show much power last. Well, it's preseason game week 1, my guy. He's probably not going to put all his effort like he normally does. But he's most definitely a power back, and he's been historically good at it. I'm excited to see what he does. And also, he hit the line of scrimmage 7 of 9 times according to PFF, so that probably didn't help him out so much. But yeah, wide receiver 5, I think will be Allison since he's the vet and he has a return ability. And then receiver 6 will be McKinley. Allison. Receiver 5 will be McKinley. 6 active. Practice squad. If I was to give some guys a practice squad, I think it would be Raymond because of his special teams ability. Raymond. And I think Kennedy. The coaching staff seems to like Kennedy. So 6 active. All right, so tight end. I think we keep 3 tight ends. Everyone else agree? That's a good receiving room for Goff. That's actually a really good receiver room for Goff. I agree. I'm actually going to be doing a video on Geronimo Allison because no, practice squad. He makes his a practice squad. That's why I have PS next to it. I don't think he actually makes the roster. The receivers that I make the roster are Williams, Perriman, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Cephus, Allison, and McKinley. I don't know why I put Amon-Ra the entire thing in there. It's just practice squad. Kennedy makes it due to the fact he played well in preseason week 1, and also he has return ability and coaching staff seems to like him. I don't really know why. I'm not huge on him. Yes, he is. All right, so tight end core. I think obviously number 1 is Hawkinson. And obviously number 2 is going to be Fells. Tight end 3. Who do you guys think is tight end 3? Oh dang! You think Allison over Cephus? All right, this is fan made, so this is fan made. This is not my list all the way. Allison, Cephus. Interesting take. No, I'm not the only guy who likes Monroe. Likes Allison a bit. So tight end 3. What do you guys want for tight end 3? Is it going to be Elise Mack? Yeah, Hawk, Fells, Mack. I thought that was pretty obvious. I just don't know if you guys like another person. I think we got like Hunter Thetford, which is a couple people like, and Bragg Squad be Thetford. I think was the name. That's active 3. So then I'm just gonna go tackle. I'm not gonna just do left tackle or right tackle. So we're just gonna have Sewell. We're gonna have Decker, Crosby, and you guys want 4 tackles, 4 or 5. So do you guys want me to keep like Nelson, Dan Skipper, Pablo? Brock Wright. You think Brock Wright? All right, Brock Wright. Oh, I forgot about Brock Wright. Did he get cut? Actually, I thought Brock Wright got cut. Hold up. I thought Brock Wright got cut already. What the? Hmm. Yeah, I thought. Oh no, it was Jake Hausman who got cut. So Brock Wright it will be. You forgot Cephas. Okay, I'll put Cephas back in then. Okay, right. Okay, and Charlie T already got hurt, but Jake Hossman also got cut, but that was because of an accident, and technically it wasn't his fault, but that's an L. I think we need a line depth though. Okay, so who do you want? Dan Skipper or Matt Nelson or Darren Pablo? Okay, you want to use Mac. Am I getting your messages late? Nope, I'm not getting them late. That's weird. Crosby and Nelson will be the backup tackles. Big V can play tackle, and someone can move to guard. You want to keep Skipper? Have your two decisions. My only big thing is Dan Skipper hasn't played, and he didn't do well preseason week 1. I think I'm gonna go with Big V as our backup tackle because um he can play both guard and tackle. So 3 normal tackles and then Big V emergency tackle. We've already got 3 tackle in there. So we'll have Nelson there. Guard will be Big V. Jackson. And who do you guys want for the guard spots? Because right now we got to make sure we got to keep this all nice and good here. Because right now we have 2, 6, 12, 15, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So we got 21 current players. So Logan. All right, so we'll have Stenberg, who impressed me as a runner. Actually wrote that wrong. Hold on. Stenberg, Logan. Okay, Stenberg makes a team. Okay, Stenberg makes a team. All right, that seems to be pretty unanimous. And we should probably have another guard. How does anyone feel about? Let me make sure. My Detroit Lions depth chart, because Nelson can play both guard and tackle. So I might feel like I want to do that to save room. Because the only other lineman I feel like maybe keeping is Tommy Kramer. Due to the fact he's a pretty big guy at 6'6", 319. But I heard he didn't play well the preseason game, so I think I'm just going to stick with the 3 guards, and Matt Nelson or Crosby are our extra emergency guards. So Stenberg plays both center and guard. And so does Jonah Jackson. Jackson has played center in college, so he'll probably be the guy to step it up and do it. But I know Stenberg's also practiced at center. I'll go with Nelson. Okay. So center, we got Ragnow, and do we have a current already backup for Ragnow? Isn't it like Evan Heim? I think it's Evan Heim. Center, it's Evan Bohem. Is he still on the team? I feel like he got cut. Evan Bohem. No, I just moved him to IR. So since Evan Bohem's on IR right now, I'm not going to count him on the list. So Logan will be our backup center. I've seen him practice at that. Technically Jackson as well. And that finishes up our line. Because I don't really think we don't have anyone else who can really be center right now. I guess we're just have to really rely on Frank Ragnow not getting hurt. So that leads us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So 25 players on offense. So we finished up the 25 right then and there. So 25 offensive players. Now we're going to move on to the defense. All right, we're going to start with defensive end, okay? So our defensive end options are, so let's get with the guys who are definitely going to make this. Brockers is definitely going to make it. We know Levi will make it. We know I feel like Nick Williams is guaranteed to make because he's the vet. Who do you guys think will? Yeah, Logan was this. So yeah. So does anyone else? And Hand. So Hand will make the team. So who will be our fifth defensive end? Because I feel like that might be a possibility. The only I really don't like Nick Williams, man. Hand will make the roster. Keep Strong. So we'll keep Strong then. Strong. And then practice squad. Oh, I forgot to do practice squad for the line. Practice squad line will just be Skipper. Skipper and Kramer. Practice squad, I think we'll probably keep. I think we'll keep Cornell. But I thought he did pretty good in that preseason game. Defensive tackle. All right, well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 defensive ends, and it's up to 30. I doubt Cornell will make the roster. The only reason I don't think Cornell will make the roster is a roster suspension, but the only other defensive ends left after Kevin Strong are Michael Barnett and Joel Heath, and Joel Heath's on injured reserve, and Michael Barnett, he didn't do anything, nor is he a draft pick, and he doesn't have the versatility like Cornell, because Cornell can also play defensive tackle. But like Cornell had 3 tackles, man. I even think I saw pressure. But so Barnett's already gone. I can't really say because each defensive end person plays a different position. So Brockers plays 5 tech, which is kind of like essentially another defensive tackle. And in Levi plays 3 tech, which is like a pass rushing defensive tackle. And Nick Williams kind of plays 3 tech as well. Hand kind of plays everything. And Strong kind of plays that end role. So I don't really know. It's just kind of that the DN spot's just gonna have to just be kind of there. Barnett's already gone, so Barnett already got cut. McNeil and Penasini for for defensive tackle. Yeah, that's an easy one. McNeil, and then practice squad. Isn't like Penasini or something? Practice squad will be our good old boy PJ Johnson. I think he's our last defensive tackle. So for just these are just available. By the way, I know the practice squad has a certain amount of people they can actually have. These are just possible practice squad players. Oh, what's his name? What's his name? Just like potential players that we can sign in the practice squad at each position. So who will start? Barnett is already gone. How many? Deshaun Cornell is suspended for 3 games, I believe. These fools sign a QB named Tamau. I mean, at the end of the day, Tamau is better than 2-yard Boyle, but I don't think he'll make. I don't think he'll make the roster. I think David Blau will be QB2. By the way, welcome to the live, my good sir, Spirit of Troy podcast man. Midget Tamau was my guy in the XFL for sure. I heard of a guy named Austin Bryant. Oh, actually no, he's an outside linebacker right now. I believe that fan man. I believe he's been listed as an outside linebacker. Yeah, he's listed as an outside linebacker. So he doesn't really count as an end anymore. So, no, lol. Okay, so now for now we're gonna move to linebackers. So we're gonna move to outside linebackers. So we're definitely gonna have Romeo. So we're just gonna go Aro Cora. We're definitely gonna have Flowers. And we're definitely keep the third round draft pick who played well, Julian Agora. You guys think for our outside linebackers, we are going to keep Robert McRae, Charles Harris, or Austin Bryant? And do you think we could maybe keep 5 outside linebackers? Unless he beats out Blau, he ain't making team for sure. They down to 85. Yeah. Cornell's in the Pack 4 practice squad. For sure. Yeah, he's easily gonna make that practice squad. Cornell's leading the pack for practice. Okay, Austin Bryant will make the roster. Okay, so it's going to be Austin Bryant. And do you guys want to keep another outside linebacker? Personally, I think that might be a bit overkill. But so do you guys want that for our? You guys want that for the amount, or do we want keep 4 because Collins? That's true. Collins can't play outside linebacker. So practice squad will be Charles Harris or Robert McRae. Because I think Charles Harris play practice squad? What's the rules? Harris/Bryant. Okay. So practice squad will be Harris, I think. All right, so for inside linebackers, I think the secured ones are Collins and Barnes. I think those are the only ones that are like really secured ones. So who do you guys think will make the inside linebackers, and how many inside linebackers do you want? Our candidates are Alex Anazero, Jamie Collins, Derek Barnes, Jalen Reeves-Maybin, Sean Dion Hamilton, Jelani Tavai, Anthony Pittman, and Devontae Beckett. Yeah, enable. So this is inside. Julian Okora or Romeo do not play inside. So these are like middle linebackers. So I think Collins and Barnes are secured. So those are kind of like there. So who do you guys think will make it and not make it? How many linebackers do you guys want? I'm thinking about 5. Let's see. I'm thinking 5 make the roster. Collins, Barnes, AA, Shonda Hamilton, and Tavai. Hamilton on IR. Ooh. How long will Shonda Hamilton be on IR? How did he hurt himself again? What is this? Huh. So I guess we can't count Shonda Hamilton. I didn't know he was hurt. It's dogfighting. Oh yeah, when Jalen Reed's maybe will make teams because of special teams. Harris makes a team because Hampton and I are. We have an inside linebacker named Harris. No, I don't. I think we also got some other positions like corner and safety that we might use the spot for Sean Down Hamilton. So since Izzy hasn't really got to choose anything, I think I'll do Izzy's, who has Collins, Anzone, Barnes, Taco, and Pittman. Taco. Who's Taco? Is that Levi? Lions can't bring back Showdown Hamilton unless they bring him back because he was placed. Okay, Superman itself, but yeah, okay. So I think, hmm. So I think Steve-O was right about Jan Reason Maven. Who's Taco to that? It's like my only thing. He's the only one with a T in his name. Well, at least for his last name. Tavante got his first name with a T. He meant Tavai. Okay, so yeah, he meant Tavai. Okay. So Tavai worked for me. There you go. Tavai, what was it? Alex A. And Pittman. Practice squad will go to. So I'm guessing Beckett's our only option for possible practice squad since Sean Down Hamilton is like. Lions can bring back. I meant totally calling Tavaco and Taco from now on. Oh, let's go to Taco. Autocorrect, but to be honest, Tavai did play like a taco last year. You should just quit now and open a food truck. Would be gold. 100%, y'all. Just Tavai's Taco. That actually kind of like. That kind of sounds cool. Tavai's Tacos. Like, that's catchy. Tavai's Tacos. Tavai. Bro. Bro. I'm gonna figure out how to email our boy, Johnny Tavai and Tavai's Taco Truck. Yep. I love that actually. Get the whole thing. True, true, true. I feel like he ate many taco. He actually probably did eat a lot of tacos. The Detroit Lions asked him to gain 20 pounds last year. So he probably did eat some tacos. Who knows? I actually have no idea what food he likes. Alright, so moving on to cornerback. Basically, the Lions can't bring back Sean Hamilton unless they cut him and sign him because he got placed. That's so dumb. That doesn't even make any sense, man. Here. Bacon cheeseburger. No. No, I'll help you out, bro. I'll help you out. There you go. Doesn't that just look delicious? Go bacon cheeseburger. Even more. We got ourselves the taco. This is Jelani Tavai's logo. This is his logo, boys. You're welcome. You feel energized with food now.
Wilt. Anytime, bro. I hope that solves your hunger issues. The visual representation of food. Boom. Okay, back here. All right, how many corners are we keeping, y'all? Are we keeping 5, 6? What's y'all's predictions? Because we're gonna definitely keep Okuda, Manio, and Iffy. But who else are we gonna keep? Is our slot gonna be Nikel Roby Coleman? Yeah, are we gonna keep Mike Ford? Are we gonna keep Corn Elder? Are we gonna keep Jerry Jacobs, Bobby Price? Who's gonna be our corner, guys? 5? 5 it is, boys. I'm gonna make a run for the border and get a taco. Yes. Talk. I'm okay. I'm legitimately gonna consider just making like my next live thumbnail a taco. That's just gonna be it. Ford. Okay, so you think we keep Ford? Okay, so cornerback 4 is going to be Ford. Voice crack, boys. Let's go. 1 Ford, 2 Amanio. 3 will go to Ford because I think he's the more likely to be a slot. 4 will be Iffy. Who's gonna be cornerback 5? Is it gonna be Nikel Roby Coleman? Or is it gonna be Jerry Jacobs? Or is it gonna be Bobby Price? Okay, so Ford's unanimous. Oh yeah, the Sean Diana Hamilton situation. Was Ford on IR? Or is on IR or something? Is that why you said the Sean Diana Hamilton situation again? I don't know. I think. Are we gonna go? Which corner are we gonna go, boys? Jacobs? You guys want Jacobs? Jacobs it shall be. Number 5, Jacobs. Practice squad. I think Nicole. We're calling NRC. Nicole Roby Coleman and Elder and Price are our practice squad candidate. I could see all of them make it. Actually, I don't think Elder will. I think Price will be the only other practice squad candidate. Safety. Free safety. Let's go. You posted a link? Oh, you're talking about Discord? Where's the link? Where's the link? Just frantically searching for a link now. Where's the link? Huh. Weird. So you think AJ Parker? Okay. So no, the Twitter link I posted above. Posted a Twitter link? Is it on like your channel? I don't my thing that okay. Oh, you personally sent it. Oh, okay. Oh, you just sent it now. Okay, that legitimately just sent to me. Dang. Okay. So man, was a tough break. Lions have announced the following roster moves: Wade, Michael Bennett, waived injury settlement. Chad Hansen, placed on injured reserve slash. Placed on reserve slash injured linebacker Sean Diana. Weird. Why Chad? Okay, you DM me. Okay, thank you, good sir. Thank you. Who do you guys think is going to be our safety, our free safety in here? I think what are our options on here? Let me go back real quick. I actually clicked Leave my depth chart. I like all our players. Free safety options are Tracy Walker, C.J. Moore, Elijah Holder, and Jalen Elliott. Who do you guys? So obviously Walker's going to be number one. Walker. Okay, Walker's number one. Who's two? Is it going to be C.J. Moore, Elijah Holder, or Jalen Elliott? First, I think probably Moore getting cut. You think Moore's getting cut? Okay, so that leaves up Holder and Elliott. But Steve O says CJ will make the team because of special teams. CJ makes the team. Okay, so we got two CJs versus one more getting cut. So I'm going to go with CJ make the team. Moore. Sorry, One Pride. I know you're always consistent. That we live in a democracy, which is also a society. A society of voters. And are we going to keep a third free safety or only two? More cut special teams. Okay, yep, there we go. There we go. So then, is it going to be Holder or Elliott, I guess? I actually heard Jalen Elliott held himself up pretty well. But I didn't get to watch him all that much. Okay, yeah, okay. So there's the L there. So then, boom. And that means, yeah. All right, so for strong safety, so are we going to get a third safety? I don't really care about getting a third free safety. Tracy Walker doesn't have injury history. And Will Harris can even move the free safety if need be. I love democracy. Palpatine. Dude, democracy's the GOAT. The Empire did nothing wrong, man. They were the good guys. Because Palpatine loved democracy. What an American. What an American. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I think if we're going to keep it free safety, it's not going to be Elijah Holder. He had like one tackle. He told he's had 7 tackles his entire career. In college, he was nothing special, in my opinion. Is he? Yeah. Lancey's on a vet safety for at least some depth. Yeah, I think they might need to. Let me count this up real quick. Make sure we're at the. So we were at 25 earlier. So 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Wait, oops. This is 43, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Strong safety. One. We got Will Harris here. Will Harris is our starting. No. Will Harris is our starting strong safety. Our second safety is going to be Marlowe, probably. Who do you guys want for the third strong safety? So there we go. This will be 51. Okay, so we got Marlowe. So our strong safety options are Adrian Amos, Bobby Price, who can also play corner, by the way. Oh no, it's Deshaun Amos. Sorry, I don't know why I keep calling him Adrian Amos. I don't think they'll have a third strong. Wait. Okay, so Price. I need to because we were at 52. Because if we go from 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. So we need two more players. So I think that kind of leaves room for a couple. Oh, that's right, kickers. So if we're at 51, kicker. So kicker between Bullock and Gonzalez. Actually, we'll just do punter since we all know punter is going to be Fox and kicker. And also long snapper, that's true. Long snapper. That's very true. Oh, that's 25, 29, 50, sorry, 26, 26, 27, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. So we need to actually cut one player. I think I'm going to go with Izzy said and cut Price. So kicker and long snapper, and that's going to be Diley because he's our only kicker. Let's call him Scotty because I think his name's Scott Diley. So it's going to be our kicker, boys. The battle between Gonzalez and Bullock will probably be decided before the season starts. Cut Price, yeah, that's what I did. If I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, I think if we're going to cut a kicker, yeah, we're going to probably go Bullock since he's the vet. Don't be surprised if Zane Gonzalez wins, by the way. That guy's been pretty dang good before. So this is our 53-man roster, boys. This is our 53. QB1, Goff. QB2, Blau. RB1, Swift. Williams is 2. The rest are just meh. Our receiver core. This is our team, boys. This is the projected team. Let's hope we're right. It'd be pretty dang cool if we're right. Look at this list. Like, I actually don't mind this team. This could be a pretty productive team. Gonzalez because non-injured. Gonzalez is great. True. Here, I'm gonna do a rock paper scissors versus for game. Not rock paper scissors. Any mini miny mo here for Zane Gonzalez versus Zane Bullock. Zane Gonzalez because I got two answers for both kickers. Randy Bullock. What am I weird? Right. It's gonna be pretty insane, man. Yeah. So, okay, we actually got another opinion of saying if they want to kick field goals at 45 and under, Bullock is the guy. So let's go. Let's go with Zane then. We'll go with Zane. This will be our bold prediction. Gonzalez. Here we go. Here we go, Gonzalez. Do you think they keep 4 running backs on the 53-man roster? I actually think they can and will. The reasoning I have for this, Steve-O, is DeAndre Swift has been injured the first 2 years starting off now. He only played 13 games last year at the Detroit Lions, and even then he had some injury issues in the preseason or the offseason of his rookie year. And then he's also had injury issues this year, and he had a shoulder injury in college. Jamar Jefferson was injury plagued in college himself, having like 4 different injuries. Jamal Williams is our only healthy out of our big 3. So I think you've got to keep an extra running back in there. You can't rely on injury-prone players. That's what we did in the Patricia era, and I can't allow that to happen again. At least in my predictions. in there, and I think that's what everyone else kind of agreed. It was actually, I think it was Joseph that said 4 running backs. Go all the way up here a little bit. It was... Oh, dang. Oh, so let me go all the way up to... Where's that? The Cambo, it's unlikely they will. The entire Swift debacle is precautionary. I mean, maybe. Reynolds will have to play really good the rest of the preseason to win a spot. This is fan made, my good sir. I think it was Dr. Detroit that wanted Reynolds to be running back 3. So this is like fan made predictions. I'm gonna wait and see one more preseason game on some of these. Because some of these, I don't know if I agree with all of them. For example, I don't think Reynolds would be running back 3. I don't think we're going to keep a 5th defensive end. And I personally don't think we're going to keep Jerry Jacobs. And that's it. I think that there's solid 53 of coaching. I agree. I went 4 for that. They came, but it's unlikely will. I think they'll keep the 4th running back due to the injury history of the backs and the fact that we literally have the numbers that we have. I think Jefferson will have the leg up on Reynolds just because he was a draft pick. I agree. This is just fan chosen, and we chose Reynolds. I guess the democracy, as stated, was our boy that wanted to get Izzy. Izzy, what is this? Izzy. No. Oh my word. No. Oh my word, my guy. I'm trying to find my comment and I go and find that. Oh my word, no. And Empire did nothing wrong joke led to that. What is this? I think Jefferson will have a leg up on Reynolds just because he's a top draft pick. It's not even a debacle, is he? Yeah. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's hope Swift stays open. Let's hope we don't have the Jahavid Best 2.0. One thing Reynolds has going for him was he played slot receiver in college. That's another thing that's also pretty nice. I think he might make the team if he plays well again on Saturday. But that's just me. So, yeah. I think now we got this 53-man roster made. It's an hour and 22. I engaged with all you guys. The genies embrace the text. It's the power. I love this. Oh my gosh. Oh. I know you don't put your starting running back position that gets the most contact when you're like in the meaningless positioning game. True. I know who's got this. True. But still, I think you're going to keep 4 running backs just the fact because he has an injury history in his life. And I just think you have the Rams. There's a bunch of players I just don't think. But Reynolds looked better than Williams last Friday, and Mills didn't look bad either. But you do gotta take into account for Reynolds that he played the worst of the worst, and he came out of nowhere. So they had no film on Reynolds. So it's gonna be interesting to see if he continues to play well. But, all right, well, guys, I think I'm gonna end the live. I will try to do a live during the preseason game on Saturday. I can't show the plays that we're gonna see, and I probably won't be able to watch it since I don't have Game Pass. But I'll watch on the play-by-play on ESPN on Saturday live if I can, and I'll try watching VIs. And then after that, I'm gonna make a video on my own 53-man roster predictions and then statistical predictions and all that. So, because I also might be busy tomorrow because I'm gonna get ready for school because I'm a youngin'. So. Thanks for coming to the live, guys. You all were great. If you guys could smash the like button, that'd be pretty great. And I'll see you all later. Bye, my dudes.